be here today, and she passed along to Bret. I really miss everyone here today. She was, we call her the queen bee for us. She's the one to take care of all of us. She sends everything out, the inductees, their information, gives them contact, things like that, gives everybody here every day. Also on the board is Jim Acklin. Jim. This is what Nancy said to us, so I've got to follow her direction. We'd like everyone present who earned a work letter to stand. Each of you are according to the tradition of Paris High School. You're exempt to our first who have. So everyone that earned a work letter, please stand. Thank you. Brief history of our Hall of Fame. We had a lot of questions over the years about why don't we have a Hall of Fame in Paris like a lot of other schools have. Well, we finally got put together, and it took a lot of hard work, and we decided to do this in honor of our past and our future. We put the education of present students of all the ages are proud to have that tradition of Paris High School, and we believe that it's important that the committee accept nominations in the fall. And we did that this year in 2024 by secret ballot. We elected this year 6 individuals and 2 teams. Next, we want to do a little thank you. The committee wants to thank, I think Terry's over the corner, Terry House and State Farm, for providing the interactive experience for those who visit the Hall of Fame wall in Paris High School. If you look over here, if you haven't saw it out in high school, please try to make it out there and take a look at it. It's really special for us. I feel, we all feel ours a bit better than everybody else, so when you have a chance, please take a look at it. The lady that takes care of that running for us, Danette Young. Without Danette, there wouldn't be on the wall like it is now. We'd also like to thank Mike Morris, he's our host today, and the Dyke department. We always call it Mike. To all of us, this used to be called the Girls Gym, now it's just part of the fire department. We also like to thank Nathan Bell. Nathan is videotaping today's program. We like to thank Nathan. He's in the back. And we'd like to thank to my right, Tony Field, for their analysis today. The food in the back is provided by KBG Deli and Sweet Country Road. Let's get it in the hand if we appreciate it. And also the Paris High School Athletic Director, Car, District 95. Steve Kimber, the city of Paris, and then of course, last but not least, Donna Bennett doing the pictures. And one more thing, as far as the laundry list I have here, the Hall of Fame is not possible without the support of our alumni and the community members. There are boxes on the back table there if you would consider making a donation to help us out for the next several years. We would appreciate it. Okay, that's the one list. We're all done with that. Now I'm going to turn it over
Gus, Nancy Zeman, and all the great script I'm supposed to follow, which all of you know I'm going. I've been having the pleasure of playing ball with a lot of people that are here. I know a lot of things about all of you. I promise I won't say anything more about it. Dan, I said it, sorry. So disclaimers are written. You've heard them all. But the good thing about being a MC is that you get to read in advance about what great athletes we had in America. I mean, I didn't realize, especially back in the 40s and 50s, I'd forgotten about how good all the people were in the 80s, 90s, 70s. It's just been fun reading. And this is great for the community because when you go to a ball game, when you go look at the ball of fame, you see what the community has done and how strong our sports team has been. As I announced the new members of 2025, I'd like you to come up. And if you're here as family members, please all of you come up. Individually come up. We'd like you to say something. If you'd like to say something, that's fine. And then once you get your plaque, the plaque you don't get to take home. Sorry. The plaque goes to the high school. So the plaque will be at the high school of the pictures and the other part will go to the wall. And then after each one of you is announced, walk over to that screen over here to my left or right, and Adonna will take pictures. So we'll make sure everybody's seeing it. The first member of 2025, David Humerickhouse. I didn't realize they were such a stud. He is the first Illinois high school basketball player to play in 4 consecutive state tournaments. It's 4 freshman, sophomore, junior, senior. He played in the state tournament. There have been other players in Illinois. He was the first. Sergio McLean, you remember him. Jabari Parker, he followed and played. Dave Harvey was the first guy. He played 4 seasons for Ernie Edelman. The Tigers during that era made 7 consecutive appearances in state tournament. 7 in a row. Humerickhouse started with the 1940 team, played on the runner-up 42 team, was an all-state player with the Tigers, captured the state title in 1943. He didn't stop there. He then went to Bradley, and he played at Bradley for 4 years, and he was the first team All-American and Helms Foundation All-American team in 1946 and 47. In 1947-48, he was honorable mention AP for All-American. He played 113 varsity games, scored 798 points. And in 2003, Dave was selected as the Braves' 1940s Team of the Decade. During his 4 years, Bradley won 112 games while losing only 23. He appeared in 3 NITs and 1 NCAA post-tournament. I don't know if you all remember this. I do because I'm old. But in the 40s and in the 50s, the NIT was actually a bigger tournament than the NCAA. Because they all went to Madison Square Garden. And so that's how good Bradley was. They went 3 tournaments and then 1 tournament in NCAA. Dave's a member of the Illinois Basketball Coaches Hall of Fame. He passed away and is laying upstairs on September 14, 2007. I think Toby is going to come to this board.
Actually, I was the one that nominated him. That's why they asked me to see this. As apparently, he's passed away and his family are not able to attend. So, in honor of Dave, I believe that's so good.
PHS cross-country team won the state titles in 1946, 47, 48, 49. Did you want him to go? What did they call him? Toby? Toby, you're in trouble. You need to have your picture over here. And while he's coming up, I'd like to have family members of 47 cross-country team come forward. Anybody that would like to come forward, family members that are here. Again, this is pretty amazing that you have 4 straight years winning the state tournament, the state cross-country match. Those teams are all worthy of consideration all years. But the 1947 team was kind of special. They were the first back-to-back state title holder and the first 2 years of the state series competition in Illinois. They were coached by the legend Ernie Acklin. They were undefeated in 1947, scored an impressive 30 points, placing as the first 4 runners in the top 10. Tigers were led by PHS Hall of Famer Bob Colvin, and who also won the individual championship that year. And he was followed by Glenn Curtis, Bob Mason, Eli Humerickhouse. The other team members are Jim Acklin, Earl Zeman, Willard Gibson, Bob Holloway, and Jim Stevens. We've invited all of the family members to come forward. I think, Jim, you might want to say something. Anybody else that wants to?
So we have up here representatives from Doug's family and Bob's family. They were not only teammates, but they were really good buddies. In the last 10 years of their life, I spent the last weekend in May taking them down to the state track meet. We had a blast. We would go and we'd handicap races and big bets, and they always acted like I was doing them a big favor by taking there. But I'm going to tell you, it was my pleasure and honor that I was in the presence of the cross-country royalty. And I think the thing to take from all this, I think you'll hear it from this 95 Bulls team that will be up here in a little bit, is that beyond the competition and the state trophies and all that, I think that's important is the relationships that we build, and those two guys were buddies right through their ends. So I'm very proud and honored to help accept this for them. I guess that's it.
Dow Morris team. And I'm looking at the Morris family right there. I'd like to have them come forward. Not only did Dow Morris Sr. himself in sports, he evidently excelled in the family. I think he had 7. So he was successful. You're welcome. Dow Morris Sr., class of 1947. He's perhaps, I think, probably one of the most overlooked basketball players in the history of Paris high school basketball. The basketball fans remember an early-haired strawberry blonde. Good-looking guy. And he also was a smart plug in the war tournament for the basketball team that won the 1947 state tournament. Consider this, they went 32-2, and I don't know if you all know this, the only 2 losses they had was when your dad didn't play. That shows you how good he was and how much control he had on the court. He had injured his ankle, and this is what drives coaches crazy when he had a bad sprain playing ice hockey. Probably stopped that, he could probably stop that in a hurry, didn't he? If you've ever had an opportunity to watch the YouTube film, the 1947 championship, do yourself a favor and watch it. You'll see down as the ball camp is speeding up and down the floor, making pinpoint passes. All-state center Bob Owens, following the Piper victory down, is hoisted onto someone's shoulders, evidently. Lying like they told him he couldn't do it. They said, you're not supposed to do it. They cut down the net. Maybe that's the first one to ever do that. I don't know. At Tough Jim. The picture ran in the Chicago Daily News for years after that. And down can be seen holding the net and the team picture following Toby's presentation. His best offensive effort in the tournament was 8 points in the semifinal game, but that wasn't his main job. The down, he was the leader. He was the floor man. And all of us who have been lucky enough to play this great game understand how important that floor man is. Following his graduation, Dow joined the Navy, served aboard submarines, including the Nautilus. He returned home and married the love of his life, Nancy. And together they raised a family of 7 children, 5 boys, 2 girls. Now letting work at Stewart Bar, coached basketball for St. Mary's School. He passed away too early on July the 2nd, 1968. His state tournament warm-up names at the Paris High School, which has been donated by his family. We lost Down too soon with brain cancer, but his legacy will always live on to his children. Down Jr., Dave, Chris, John, Amy, and Ann. I want to thank you all. And thank you for sharing this with us, and we're glad that we can share with our community once your dad really was on the court. He was a visitor.
We'd just like to say thank you to all of you for showing up and commended for selecting our call.
All right, this next one, I may have to go off script a little bit. It's Phil Ludington. Football, basketball, baseball, coach, athletic director. Come on, I'm going to roast you. You need to get it. All known as Lud. He's our man. We have all known Lud, affectionately known as Lud, for a long time. What a wonderful man he is. Now, I think they got this wrong, Bill, when you tell me. You can tell from all the sports that I just said he played. He lettered it all. We all played a lot of sports, but maybe not lettered all. He lettered it. I thought we were 16. They got 15. I was going to jump. Pitcher. Oh, we didn't track the same year. That's why they were willing to play 2 sports in the summer or spring. No. Yeah. You heard that, but his coach was the one that did both track. Was it football or and so he forced him to run track until his senior year. He didn't have to do it because he wasn't track coach. I love it. Bill played halfback on the football team. He played guard on the basketball team. He led one of the most successful Tiger baseball teams. school history, 19 and 5. They were EI conference champions, district baseball champions. Following graduation, Phil from Southern Illinois, I'm still technically the dean down there, I'm not sure he really graduated. Phil returned to Paris as a history teacher. He was assistant basketball coach. He led several undefeated freshman and sophomore teams, including players who eventually were undefeated with the 70-71 team. He was a valuable scout for Coach Bret Brown's 1971 team. He traveled all over the United States, but probably to Illinois, to help the Tigers and so forth, scouting the other team. In 1974, he was named the head Tiger football coach, and he led his team to 25-20 record over 5 years. He had a great career from 72 in 1975 and 76. Bill later became athletic director, coached girls basketball. Hell, did he do anything other than that? Just everything? He did it all. They did money. He said it was a stipend. He was dead. Following his retirement, Bill began driving school buses for the Paris sports teams and new generations of athletes, and I guarantee you he gave them his opinion going to and from the game. Bill, some of your former football players are here tonight to present you a Hall of Fame award. So I'd like to have your former football players come forward. There's one other thing that Bill has really exceeded himself in, and that's being a golfing sandbag. Those of you who don't play golf, that means he's a liar. He's taken so much money and paid the gospel that it's making me sick to say nice things about it. So I had to finish up telling people what I really think of the sandbag. And you'll do anything to win. But the one good thing about Bill Ludington is that everybody he has touched, he's touched them in a way that they never, ever get you on the way. You're wonderful. Love.
And then, of course, It's all business. I'm going to talk blood hips, but I was forced to. I just want to thank people, all the players that I've had all these years. I've made my life so much better. I can't express how much fun it's made. My whole family's here, grandkids, everybody. This has got to be the best night of my life.
Our next inductee is Tuttle. This is the one I probably need to stay on the script. Since we shared locker room hours for about 3 years. Making sure they could hear me. Real cool. Tuttle, basketball. Last of 19. Tom is a 3-year varsity basketball winner, a 3-year tennis, also winner 3 years. At 5'11", Tom was known throughout Illinois as the shortest center, big-time Illinois basketball. And when I say big-time basketball, back then, we recruited everybody. No matter how big, Tom would come out, and I would remember that he's got and the tip ball, Tom normally got the tip ball, 5'11". He had a 40-inch vertical jump, and for those who know what they think about basketball, that was one hell of a jump. He grabbed 280 rebounds, 109 offensive, 171 defensive, for an average of 10.4 rebounds per game. He averaged 14 points per game. He had 37 jump balls in his career, 182, for an average of 60% against centers, sometimes 8, 9, 10 inches tall. Tom was the recipient of the Dickey Most Valuable Player Award, the George Bristow Free Throw Award, and was selected by opposing players as the winner of the Methodist Men's Good Sportsmanship Award. Because you're playing with me, nobody would give it to you. He was selected all-conference, conference as the only non-center, was honorable mention in the Chicago Daily News All-State team. His senior year, he was playing with mononucleosis in his 5 games. In 1967, Paris Holiday Tournament, he was selected the all-tourney team and the most valuable player. Tom was the only unanimous choice for EIU conference, averaging his senior year 16 points a game, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. He was honored as a senior with the Dick Most Valuable Player Award again, the Bristol Free Throw Award again, and the Methodist Good Sportsmanship Award again. Just had to do it once, didn't Tom was named one of the 33 top basketball players in the state. He was recruited by Illinois State University. Mono grabbed him again. So he spent about 3 months in bed. So much for Illinois State. He ended his college career. Since Tom's been home, and this is where we'd all like to see what's going on after you graduate and after your sports, he's become very active in our community. And he's currently serving on the Paris High School board, also on the co-op board. He's a longtime coach at the Paris Junior League. He's been on the city council, park board for many years. Tom gives and gives and gives. He was a fun guy to watch on the court. Tom Tuttle, congratulations.
Thank you, Cathy. Previously, Cathy for 66 and 67 team. I don't know how or why, but he was Cathy. Basically, what, $5 will do one thing. As Craig mentioned, I kind of had bad luck as a senior in high school. I got ill with mono. Used to hear a lot about mono. Back one of the Illinois guys has it. Hurry now. I played my senior year with the illness. I didn't know it, but I felt pretty bad every meeting, except one. And then I was fortunate enough to get a deal to play with Illinois State, and then I did get really sick. Had a doctor here in town say, I think it's leukemia, and that'll wake you up pretty quick. But be that as it may, it's an easy way to use 40 pounds to say. That ended my athletic career. So I carried that burden around for a long time. The burden is I never got to find out my ceiling. Now in sports, your ceiling is how far your talent will take you. And that becomes your ceiling. Because my career was cut short, I never got to learn what my ceiling was. But tonight, this award makes me not worry about that anymore. Thank you.
Our next recipient is Bret Brown, basketball coach. Family will come up. Good. Bret was a 1955 graduate class of and he could have easily qualified for 3 categories in the Hall of Fame. Bret learned basketball as a player from working with Coach Ingrum, and Coach Ingrum was his coach. He then played in 1955 state tournament for Paris. He later played college basketball at Indiana State University. Bret served 13 years as a basketball coach, 1 year in I forgot all about it. 12 Paris. His teams compiled, this was pretty darn good, 80% winning mark of 278 wins and 78 losses, while winning 12 tournaments, championships, and 4 conference highlights. You really don't realize that. If Bret had coached anybody with me and Tom, he would have had 90%. We got pulled down. Tom, you can go on back up and see. That was good. 90% winner about us. The 1971 club, some of them are in the back room, won 30 straight basketball games. Played in the last one class basketball tournament. Again, one class, those of you who don't know, playing everybody instead. Bret also served as the assistant principal athletic director for Paris High School for 6 years. He served nearly 25 years as an athletic director, the first 6 at Paris, while coaching the remainder in the South through high school. We're very proud, and I am, to have played with Coach Brown. He was an older man. I really enjoyed the time with him, and we couldn't honor him nicely. Scott, would you like to say something?
Thanks, Craig. On behalf of our family, my dad's wife Julie, my sister Shelley, my sister Christy, my son Curtis, my son Matthew, Shelley's son Nolan, Shelley's husband Brandon, my dad's brother-in-law, Connie Wright, and Christy's husband, Brian. We would like to thank the committee for this honor. I don't have any great stories about my dad when he was coaching. I was not even born yet, or I was like 3 years old, I think, or 5 years old, his 71 team. But I did grow up here, I did play basketball here, so I have a real understanding of the rich tradition that is Paris High School basketball. So to have my dad honored for his contribution to the basketball program here at Paris is something very special, and something that our family's very proud of. But also add that my dad was very fortunate that he had a lot of great players, like Craig said about that played for him through his years, was really
that being said, again, thank you very much, and congratulations to all the other members as well. Thank you.
Our next recipient is Dyke Wilson. Dyke. Dyke's another one of those all sports kind of guys. But we're bringing this to him for his baseball career. Dyke was in the class of 1970. He's the first really outstanding Paris High School baseball player that we had for probably the first one that was really recognized in college and later tryouts and pro team. Dyke was a right-hander. He started 3 years pitching for the Tigers. He earned the Acklin Award as a sophomore. In 1969 and 1970, he would earn the All-Sport Award, earning letters in football, baseball, and basketball. He was an all-conference receiver in football and an all-EI conference pitcher. He joined Eastern Illinois University in 1971 and transferred to Martin Community College in 72, where he was all-conference basketball. He joined the Indiana State University baseball team in 73 and 74 and was a 2-year veteran there. Following graduation, he was given special invitations to tryouts for the Pittsburgh Pirates, Cincinnati Reds. Dyke became a teacher and worked at Oakland Township as an assistant football coach, head wrestling coach, and 5 years as a varsity baseball coach. After moving to Indianapolis, he completed his master's degree at IUPUI and became assistant dean of faculty and alumni. Kind of special kind of guy, I'm not done yet. Dyke was a coach at Zionsville Little League softball baseball organization for 10 years. Under his leadership as president of that league, we found out a lot about his big boy. The group added fields, they added equipment, they expanded the number of softball fields to 4. For the last 10 years, Dyke has served as the director of the Rock and before and after school program for 100 to 150 students, building it from 1 day a week to a much-needed full program, including summer schools. You know, Dyke, I think the thing that got me about reading all of this and finding out about how good so much did happen, and what he's accomplished as a person, as a man, and what he's done to make his community better. Not only does he believe that as he belongs to be on Paris High School Wall of Fame, he need to be on anybody's wall of fame for what he's done. Dyke Wilson.
I really want to thank this committee for starting this entire program. It's an honor for We had a men's baseball team that a lot of the faculty staff were on. And I had the honor of pitching Coach Ludington, my catcher. So again, this is things that come around, and it's just hard to believe that this is a business that I feel very important. So thank you so much. This is very much.
Our last inductees, the 1995 Paris Lady Tiger basketball team. On behalf Coach Tom Funzel's 1994-1997 Lady Basketball Tiger had a historic season. They finished the season with an impressive 24-4 record. They won the Apollo Conference. They earned regional and sectional championship. In the super sectional in Collinsville, they pulled out a win over a great Jerseyville team, 68-59. They advanced to the Elite Eight for the first time in our program's history. Players remember after the horn went off in overtime, students and fans rushed to the floor to congratulate Huns, who is in Florida. Assistant coach Marlene Carroll and the exhausted players. It was quite a feat for the Lady Tigers as they made the Elite Eight in the two classes, playing schools that were 4 times as big as theirs. There they fell to a tough Freeport team. The members of the team are here, most of you are here. I'm going to give you their names as they play. Guys play. Kim Anderson, Dickey Bracelet, Emily Stubb, Aaron Hudson, Missy Clark, Katie Guthright, Angie DeWitt, Dr. Denise Hine, Aaron McNary, Adrian Kramer, Bessie Ball, Shelby Stroll, Danette Pine, Randy Johnson, Manager Christine Wilson Storm, our assistant coach Marlene Carroll, and the old head coach Huns himself, who, by the way, Huns, he's in Florida. We're up here, but he's going to talk to you via the TV.
This is Tom and Susan Punzel saying it's a great day to be a Lady Tiger, especially the 1994-95 Lady Tigers, who are to be congratulated on their induction into the Paris High School Hall of Fame. What makes this team so unique is that they were the smallest school of the big school league, and we were able to take off on a great run through the regular season, accomplishing a 20-game season and also an undefeated Apollo Conference championship. That led to some outstanding basketball against 3 ranked teams and some of the hotbeds of basketball in the state of Illinois, all culminating in a tremendous opportunity up at Redbird Arena, and the Lady Tigers to be congratulated for that. What will make this team so special is that they were able to do things that no other team before them were, and they are highly deserving of the fact that they're going to be in the Hall of Fame. Congratulations, ladies, and we look forward to seeing you sometime.
Denise Hine will say a few words.
First, I'd like to thank the team and thank the committee for this great opportunity. And to believe that it was 30 years ago, I would not say that was true at this point. One thing I have to shout out though too, I tell Peter and David this all the time. You guys are good, but you were never good as good as we were. So it all started like a martial art program to that night because we were just trying to get our brothers at basketball. And then it came to the Y in second grade. I wish Bob was here with ball calls and took a chance on some art kids and taught us how to play basketball. And
Just as a reminder, when we're done, all the inductees will be go over to the gym, be announced at the games. It's truly been my honor to be the MC of the 2025 inductees. What a great group you all are. Your plaque will be at the high school. Virtual presentation will be there. Anybody wants to push on and see you all. It's been a thrill. You're a great group. We can't wait to see you all next year. Thank you.